Yo guys, what is going on? It is XCKJ here today, bringing to you guys my updated Phantom Knight deck profile. Now, you might be saying, yo, what the heck? This looks relatively the same. And yeah, it is relatively the same as my Phantom Knight deck profile before, but now we are doing Rhongo lock, which is just honestly so good. I'll show you guys the gameplay where we are giving some people the Rhongo lock, and it is super easy to do, and people just scoop right away when you do it. Just some things that I would really like to eventually get to with the deck, but just for right now, we don't have it, so we're not able to do it. I would really love to cut a tracker for another Called by the Grave, and honestly, I'd love to find space for more Ash Blossoms. To be completely honest, I think for the other 3 Ash Blossoms, I probably would cut I don't know, maybe one Cagnite, because we are playing the junk forward already. One Cagnite, I guess the Duster, as much as it hurts to say, I think we kind of just would rather go for that. I don't know, I like the Duster in there though, so maybe with the other called by, we'd have 3 outs to have the Maxi. It just really sucks when you pass on a Maxi. But I really like the droplets in this. They come in handy a lot, so I wouldn't want to cut them. Maybe we could get rid of an E-Telly, but even that, I really love the E-Tellys. So for now, you know, I think you could play this and you'll be fine. Honestly, most of you guys probably only have one Ash Blossom crafted anyway, so you can play the Ash Blossoms. Like I said before, you could cut this for like Chalices, and honestly, a lot of times Chalices will come up and be even better than this card, like against a lot of people play heroes on this, for instance, so you know you could chalice the Dark Law a lot easier than you could droplet a Dark Law, which you can't do it all. So yep. And then, but I definitely would throw in another called by for one of these trackers. With that being said, the only thing that I really changed is I've added in number 75, and I've added in the Rhongo right here. So once per turn during your opponent's end phase, detach 1 material from this card. This card gains effects based on the number of material attached to it. So if it has 1, cannot be destroyed by battle. If it has 2, it gains 1500 attack and defense. If it has 3, it's unaffected by other card effects. So when you have 3 and 1, it can't be destroyed by battle, and it's unaffected by card effects. So really super strong right there. Already like at towers. When it has 4 or more, your opponent cannot normal or special summon monsters, so they can only set. And when it has 5, once per turn, you can destroy all cards your opponent controls. So just super strong card right here. And we get the 2 by using our level 4s, by using our Shade Brigandine and our Staingreaves. Or the alternate way of doing it is by summoning out our Breaksword underneath a Rusty, and then popping the Breaksword, summoning back the 2 level 4s. So that's how we get the 2 materials. And then in order to get to 5 materials, we use Bamboozling right here, which allows you to, when you have an XZ monster, you can target one other number XYZ monster you control, attach this card to it as material, transfer its material to that monster. So basically, boom, puts us on 5. We pass a turn. We have an unaffected monster. All they can do is set, and then from there, we just are able to have our Rusty with our Rhongo, and we're just able to go from game from that position. All right, here is the first game that we played. It's loading in right here. I'm not actually sure what I was even playing against, but I think this was a pretty good replay. Basically, right here, we got full combo. We opened the Torn Scales, which Staingreaves, sorry, which helps a ton. We're gonna summon out these 2. Just go straight for the Cherubini. Basically, what you want to do is you just want to go Cherubini. Use Cherubini to get your Graph Seer combo to go off. The only reason why we're still doing Graph Seer combo right now is because, honestly, it's our best way to get to our good old boy Rusty. So we're going to summon out the Rusty here, and then use Seer Effect just because we might as well summon out the Cherubini. We're going to use the Rusty in order to set this, and then we're just going to set the Shade Brigandine, and we're just going to send the Torn Scales because it's good. We're going to use Cloak Effect to add the Silent Boots, and then Staingreaves and Shade Brigandine to get our first part of the combo done, which is the Rhongo. Now we're just going to use the 2 level 3 extenders that we have in hand in order to make our number 86, the Bamboozling. I think it's 86, right? Number 75, sorry. Oh, this is number 86, yeah. Then we're just going to use that effect to equip, and now we have 5 materials on Rhongo. So our opponent cannot summon, and he's unaffected. Jumping into game number 2 here. We are opening... This is actually... I love this example. This is going to be great. You're going to kind of see here. I do something on purpose just to be able to show you guys, like, what we're able to accomplish with this deck. So we're going to use Torn Scales first, and then Cloak Effect to search the boots, and then we get hit with Droll. Now, hold on. I'm going to pause it quickly here after we summon this out. So this is the importance of using our first search, not to search a trap, but to search a monster. When we get Cloak Effect first, when we get hit with the Droll, all we're missing out on, the only time that we end up adding is to add a trap. So all we're missing out on is a trap add, and we can honestly get the Shade Brigandine set off of Rusty, so we're not even out the Shade Brigandine, so just keep that in mind. Also, we open the Staingraves, which is again, is lucky, but let's be completely honest here, all we need is 2 level 3 extenders in order to get it. So yeah, sure, opening the Staingraves is great, but if this was any other PK monster, we'd be in the exact same spot, no issue. Anyway, let's just get right back into the combo. So, off of this, we're going to just make our boy Rusty. Rusty is going to send any PK. Now, right here, I see, okay, all we have to do is banish this Wings right here to get, target our PK, and then we're going to trigger Torn Scales. Boom, we got 2 level 3s right here. Overlay these for the Bamboozling. Now, at this point, we don't have to worry about hand traps anymore. Cannot be hand trapped because we could use Bamboozling Effect. And if we do have to use Bamboozling Effect, okay, at this point, he realized, oh, I'm getting Rhongo comboed. So, from this point, let's say that he does have a hand trap, okay? We just go negate the hand trap, draw 1, and then we just make Appaloosa, and we just end on, an Appaloosa board. So, it's honestly just as strong. I like Appaloosa a lot, and plus we got 2 hand traps in hand, so Appaloosa pass is pretty strong, in my opinion. All right, let's take a look at what happened this game. So, oh no, we went first. All right, what happened here? Alright, so we do the normal Rusty combo. We add up to the Rusty, we summon Seer, summon out the Cherubini. Oh, I remembered what happened this game. I was so triggered, dude. I think I remember what happened this game. I know why we passed so many turns. Okay, so I make the level 4, and bruh, instead of making the Rhongo, I accidentally summoned the wrong monster. I was yeah. Oh, I was so upset. So upset. So this is honestly just another Rhongo combo that you can see right here. We could have totally just made, this would have been nuts. We had 3 set back row, and I accidentally click Evil Swarm Nightmare, and after I make it, I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? But I didn't realize that I made the Evil Swarm Nightmare until I went into the Bamboozling, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I'm like, alright, whatever, this is still a good board. We negate something in the hand, and we have, set all the monsters that they summon. So he's going to use this effect to summon out the 2, and I'm like, honestly, it's fine. We're just going to Book a Moon both of them. Then he ends up having this freaking dodge for it. So he's going to tribute to get a summon of a level 7 or higher monster. Send my boy to the grave. This card's honestly kind of cracked. Just go straight into the battle phase. And I wanted to test how this worked, and honestly, I guess it's not how it works. So I tried to Fog Blade target my own monster. Didn't end up working, which is fine. It doesn't really matter. We get hit with the Maxi, which I don't want to call by this, honestly, because I'm like, there's better things to call by than an Upstart Goblin. Let's be honest. You're not going to Ash Blossom an Upstart Goblin. I mean, you could, but I'm going to save for something better. We get the Rusty effect here. Set the Wings, because we are all out of other targets. And you're going to get to see, how good Wings is here, for sure. We get hit with the Call by Grave. Called by ourselves, and I'm like, shoot, man, that call by is actually super strong because we're out of this. But it doesn't matter. We're going to take the damage and make a Zeus board. And then we're going to call by this because I'm like, yo, Spirit of White? Yeah, we don't want to have that happen to us. I probably could have actually let this resolve now that I think about it. Because I am just going straight into Zeus anyway. So, 2 Blue Eyes. Honestly, should have held that call by now that I'm like rewatching it myself. Oh, right. I forgot. I got to clear the board. Yep, never mind. I knew what I was doing. I was like, wait a minute, what? I put him on 0 monsters and a Zeus with 2 wipes. He's got 3 cards to get over all of mine. He passes it back over to me. We go into our draw phase. We draw a Wheeler off the top. And we play into a Torrential Tribute, which is fine because we have Wing Set, so we target the Zeus. Honestly, that's worth still playing into the TT there, just because we want to be able to... we want to be able to go for game, like right there. We have him on a point where he has to be top decking cards and stuff like that. By the way, I didn't set the other droplets in case like he just like wipes it. Just didn't seem necessary to me. And right here we see he goes into being able to out our Zeus by using that stupid card. Card's putting in a lot of work for him. So we basically are on top deck and I'm like, oh, we just drew cracked, dude. Go into the tour guide. From here, we make easy work of it. Go into our break sword here. I break sword, targeting both of that. I think I could have pushed for game there. What did I have in grave? Oh, maybe not. Oh, right. I think I might have had game. Oh, no, I didn't because I didn't have anything. Right. I remember. I didn't have 2 names to summon off of the break sword. So anyway, here I'm like, you know what? If we have to play into the torrential, that's fine. We'll do what we got to do. That's why I did it on his end phase. Oh, right. I did on his end phase. I summoned them all back, so I didn't play into the other torrential again, and I put game on board. So, pretty awesome right there. That's why I did in the end phase. I was like, wait, why was I playing into torrential? And then I was like, I wasn't playing into torrential. So, we're good to go. But, yeah, no, there was a game against Blue Eyes. Honestly, it was kind of close, closer than it should have been, man. He should have been under Rhongo lock, but that's besides the point. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 7,000. We probably are already there, so we are on the way to 7,500. Just make sure you did subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Until then, peace.